Because you mentioned my kids trying to be cute. There's gonna be times that like people throw shots at you, or like there's gonna be times like, you know, like when she did her little diss and it was trash. Like it's like it could have been trash. People dragged you, and I could leave it at that. But it's like everything on social media is gonna be seen. So when my kids grow up one day and they see that you mentioned them, and then they're gonna.
Cardi B just shook the whole industry with her brand new album, Am I the Drummer? And it dropped after fans waited a long 7 years since her debut. The project comes loaded with 23 tracks featuring huge names like Summer Walker, Selena Gomez, Kehlani, Lizzo, and even Janet Jackson. And get this, it went platinum in under 24 hours. That's wild. But hold up, people aren't all celebrating this. Fans noticed the album got certified platinum the exact same day it dropped, and that's raising eyebrows everywhere. Usually that kind of milestone takes weeks, sometimes months, not hours. So everyone's asking the same question. How did that happen? 2 words, WAP and UP. Cardi slid both of those chart-topping bangers onto her new album. WAP, which dropped in 2020, already hit 9 times platinum, and UP, released in 2021, went 5 times platinum. Both songs dominated the Billboard Hot 100, hitting #1. So when you throw 2 monster hits like that onto a fresh album, you're basically giving it an instant platinum badge. That move alone had the internet split in half. Some fans are hyped, saying, "Yes ma'am, Cardi, you did your big one," while others are calling it straight up sneaky. Critics claim it's a cheat code to pump up her numbers and make the project look bigger than it really is. Cardi didn't stay quiet either. She clapped back on Twitter back in June. She explained that WAP and UP are 2 of her most iconic songs, and her fans have been begging her to add them to the album. She said people still search for those tracks non-stop, so they deserved a proper home. Cardi also reminded everyone that those old songs don't even count toward her first week's sales, so nobody should be mad about it.
You waited, you told her you were gonna do it on your terms when you were ready. You do the song, you drop it. At this point, though, so that reignites everything. Because I remember y'all were going back and forth. Your whole thing was you felt like you just doing this because you want my platform, you want the attention. I'm gonna give it to you, and then I'm done with it. This reignites it all. Like, why even address her again on the album?
Because you mentioned my kids trying to be cute. There's gonna be times that like.
Still, opinions are split. Some folks think it's a genius business move, while others say it looks a little desperate. Whatever side you're on, one thing's for sure. Cardi B definitely knows how to keep people talking. Cardi B just made history again. She's now joining Lady Gaga as one of the only artists with a 2025 album already certified platinum. That's no small flex, but that's not the only reason her name is blowing up right now. Fans are completely divided. Some can't stop playing the album, while others are dragging it, calling the whole thing outdated. People are saying a few of her new tracks sound like they were recorded years ago. Her recent singles, Outside and Imaginary Players, didn't smash the charts the way everyone thought they would. Outside still hit #10 on Billboard, but fans were expecting a #1 hit from her. Now everyone's asking, does Cardi still got that magic spark? But the biggest storm isn't even about the music, it's about the drama that came with it. Cardi came swinging on a track called Pretty and Petty, and wow, she went off. When I say she went in on BIA, I mean she really didn't hold back. People are saying she ate BIA up, and honestly, that's exactly what it sounds like. So here's where the beef really exploded. BIA called Cardi out on Twitter, claiming she was copying her style, and Cardi instantly clapped back, denying everything. She said she's not even thinking about that girl. But then BIA took it a step further and tried to expose Cardi by saying she was cheating on Offset. That's when things turned real messy.
People throw shots at you, or like there's gonna be times like, you know, like when she did her little diss and it was trash. Like it's like it could have been trash. People dragged you, and I could leave it at that. But it's like everything on social media is gonna be seen. So when my kids grow up one day and they see that you mentioned them, and then they're gonna ask me like, so what you said, what you did? I'm not gonna tell my kids like, you know, I just felt like she took the high road because she lost because people wasn't on her side. No, I'm not saying that to my kids. I'm like,
After that, the tension was locked in for good. BIA dropped a diss track aimed straight at Cardi, and for a while, Cardi stayed silent. Until now, Cardi finally responded, and she didn't hold back this time. During her interview on The Breakfast Club, she explained that BIA crossed the line by bringing up her kids in the song, and that's why she decided to fire back. She said once someone talks about her family, all bets are off. And it doesn't stop there. Cardi didn't just go at BIA. Fans noticed she also threw subtle shots at JT and even Ice Spice on a couple of tracks. On top of that, she sprinkled in some deep emotional songs about her messy divorce from Offset, showing a softer, more vulnerable side. So honestly, the album title, Am I the Drummer, couldn't be more perfect. It's pure chaos and emotion rolled into one. Industry insiders are predicting that Cardi's album might move under 200,000 units in its first week, and that's based only on the new material. We'll have to wait and see how the official numbers play out, but everyone's watching closely. And let's be real, Cardi's not the first to slide old hits into a new album, but doing it with songs as massive as WAP and Up definitely made waves. So what do you think? Is Cardi making a boss move, or is she playing the numbers game a little too hard? Now, the drama didn't stop there, because once the album dropped, the internet lost it. Fans started dissecting every lyric, every verse, trying to figure out who Cardi was throwing shots at. And when I say people were digging deep, I mean deep. TikTok detectives were breaking down her bars like it was a crime scene. One line in particular had everyone talking. Cardi said, "You copy my drip but still drown in it." And fans are convinced that's aimed straight at BIA. Others say some verses sound like subliminal jabs at Nicki Minaj, especially since their longtime tension has never fully cooled off. The comment sections were going wild, with people saying, "She's calling everybody out in one album." But the most surprising part? Cardi actually got personal in ways nobody expected. On a few tracks, she opened up about her mental health and the pressure of always having to prove herself in the industry. She talked about being constantly compared to other female rappers and how that's messed with her head over the years. Fans said those songs felt raw and real. Still, others think she used that vulnerability as part of her strategy to control the narrative. People are saying, Cardi's smart. She's mixing truth with shade to keep everyone guessing. Whether that's true or not, it's clear she's keeping all eyes on her. And just when people thought the chaos was over, Offset decided to speak out. He hopped on Instagram Live defending Cardi, saying, "Stop playing with my wife's name. She the one." That only fueled more conversation online, with fans split between calling him loyal or saying he's just trying to save face after the divorce rumors. After Offset jumped in to defend Cardi, the situation spiraled even more. Social media turned into a battlefield overnight, with BIA firing off cryptic tweets and JT dropping shady comments that fans were quick to screenshot. People started connecting dots, saying, "This is turning into an all-out rap war." And honestly, it's looking that way. BIA went live and told her followers, "I don't need to diss nobody for clout," but then slipped in a few bars teasing that her next drop would clear the air. Everyone knew that was shade aimed at Cardi. Meanwhile, Cardi stayed unbothered online, posting behind-the-scenes clips from her music video shoots, flexing her looks, and captioning it, "While they talk, I work." You could practically feel the confidence dripping through the screen. Fans are calling this whole thing the female rap Cold War, with sides forming fast. Team Cardi, Team BIA, and a few people just watching it all burn with popcorn emojis. But beyond the beef, a lot of people are noticing how strategic Cardi's rollout has been. Every controversy seems to line up perfectly with a new single or visual release. It's like every bit of drama is boosting her numbers. Music insiders even hinted that this might have been intentional. One producer told an outlet, "Cardi knows how to play the media better than anyone. She turns shade into streams. And you know what? It's working. Her songs are climbing back up the charts, and her streaming numbers just spiked again this week." Now, just when everyone thought things couldn't get any messier, boom, more drama hit the timeline. Fans started pointing out that one of Cardi's new tracks, Red Flags, sounded eerily similar to a leaked snippet BIA previewed last year. The beat, the hook, even the vibe felt way too close. Twitter went wild with people saying, "No way this is a coincidence." BIA's fans wasted no time, accusing Cardi of stealing her sound and calling her unoriginal. Cardi's team quickly denied it, saying the song was produced months before BIA's leak and that the similarities were just a coincidence. But once the internet gets rolling, it's hard to stop that wave. People started comparing snippets side by side, and every blog jumped on it like wildfire. Meanwhile, Cardi dropped a few tweets that only made things hotter. She wrote, "They always scream copy when they can't compete." And fans instantly knew who she was talking about. It was pure chaos in the comments, some calling her bold, others calling her shady, but everyone agreed it was peak Cardi energy. Amid all that, a few producers came forward backing Cardi, saying she had every right to that sound because she's the one who helped make it mainstream. One even said, "Let's be real, everybody borrows from everybody in this game." That statement alone set off another round of arguments online. Now, while all this drama was boiling online, Cardi wasn't sitting back. She doubled down and turned every headline into hype for her. She started teasing a surprise deluxe edition of Am I the Drummer, posting cryptic clips with the caption, "The story's not over yet." That sent fans into a frenzy. People started guessing who might be featured, with rumors swirling about possible collabs with Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, and even Latto. Then, out of nowhere, Cardi hopped on Instagram Live and hinted that the deluxe version would have a diss track sequel, something for anyone still talking slick. Fans went crazy, flooding the comments with fire emojis saying, "She's not done cooking yet." You could feel the anticipation building with every post. Meanwhile, critics started to flip their tone. At first, they called the album overhyped, but now they're admitting that Cardi's marketing genius is unmatched. Every move she's made, from the Twitter feuds to the subtle lyrical jabs, has kept her trending non-stop. It's like she's mastered the art of controversy and turned it into a brand. Even music insiders are impressed. One industry blogger wrote, "Love her or hate her, Cardi knows how to keep her name buzzing louder than her beats." And honestly, that's facts. Every day, a new piece of the story unfolds, keeping everyone glued to her socials and streaming her songs on repeat just to catch the next hint. So here's where things stand right now. Cardi B is sitting right in the middle of the storm she created, and she's owning it. Between the platinum album, the back-to-back drama, and the possible deluxe edition on the way, she's managed to turn every bit of chaos into pure momentum. Fans can't stop streaming, haters can't stop talking, and the media can't stop writing about her. It's like she's playing chess while everyone else is still figuring out the rules. The funny thing is, even with all the noise, Cardi's numbers just keep climbing. Her album is breaking records, her videos are pulling in millions of views overnight, and her fan base, the Barty Gang, is louder than ever. Love her or not, you gotta admit, she knows exactly how to stay relevant and keep her crown shining. But what's next? Will Cardi's deluxe album shut down all the drama, or will it spark an even bigger wave of beef? Either way, she's got everyone watching her every move. And that's power. Every post, every lyric, every outfit. It's all part of the show and people can't get enough of it. All right, now it's your turn. What do you think? Was Cardi being smart by adding her old hits, or was she playing the numbers too hard? Do you think she's still at the top of her game, or is the pressure starting to show? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more wild celebrity breakdowns just like this. You already know we've got all the tea coming your way, so stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.